week already. Sunday we did our crafting, our live release. I'm talking too fast. Really exciting, really fun. We're actually going to make a card. I don't know if it's from that. No, it wasn't from that release, but it's from the past release. We're going to use today we're going to use the Fancy Edge Square, which I'm really excited to use. I haven't gotten to play with it for a while. And let's see, in the meantime, then we did our Monday crafting, No Makeup Monday, which was really awesome. And then I got to share some of my cards that I got for my birthday. A whole nother batch came in. So this coming Monday, I'll be sharing those with you, the other batch that I got, because Ken brought a whole bunch home when he came home on Monday. So let's do a couple shout outs. Hi, Bonnie in Fountain Valley, California, one of our neighbors. Hi, Belinda. Hello from Southern California. Hi, Gloria. Good afternoon. Hi, Robin in Hampton, Georgia. And Annette is in Ontario, Canada. Wow. Let's see. Hi, Carol. Hello. Hi, Stephanie Z from California. She put sunglasses on. I love it. Let's see. Hi, Nancy in Northern California and Sue in Michigan. Hi, Allison. Hello. She's in Norcona, I think, Texas. Hi, Debbie in Nebraska and Margaret in Ohio. Hi, Sandra D and Sheila. Hi, Nancy. Hello, hello. Hi, Janet and Elizabeth. Hello in New Hampshire. Hi, Deborah in North Carolina and Sue in Michigan. Andy Summers is in Kentucky and Janet is in Florida. Belinda is very close in Ontario, California. Hi, Diana in Michigan. Sherry says, Nashville, Tennessee in the house. Sherry, did I ever tell you years and years, a trillion years ago, I went on the show DIY Scrapbooking. It was with Sandy Genovese, and it was taped in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I flew into Nashville, Tennessee. Is it Nashville? Was it Nashville? I'm pretty sure it was Nashville, Tennessee. And I had to drive to Knoxville by myself, which, okay, that's fine. I don't remember how long it was. I remember it was a long drive, but I don't remember how long. But they gave me an upgrade, which was really exciting. I got to get a convertible but it had a soft top. And it was literally pouring rain. Like, I mean, pouring rain. And I had to make that trip by myself. And it was so scary. But anyway, that was my trip. That was my talk about Knoxville, Tennessee. Hi, Simple Bees Creations. Hello. Hi, Kimberly and Deanna. Hello. Hi, Debbie in Kansas and Jennifer in Tennessee. Hi, Karen. Good afternoon. Hi, Debbie in Florida. Hi, Mary on the Delaware beaches, she says. Julie says, my husband is sitting next to me and says to say hello, Stephanie. Well, hello, Julie's husband. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Sandy. She says she used to watch DIY Scrapbooking all the time. I know. It was a great show. I loved it. I loved it. Gloria wants me to remind you to please like and share, and if you're on YouTube, please subscribe. That always helps us a bunch. You guys have no idea. You just clicking that little button helps tremendously the algorithms that the powers that be decide on videos, and so that really helps. Deanna says, I remember Sandy Genovese. Yes. Hi, Susan in Charlotte, North Carolina. Hi, Dawn in Texas. Ponce says, hi, everyone. I received my card kit today and her MIDI machine. Woo! That's exciting. That's exciting. Leona is in Hawaii, sunny Hawaii. Hi, Yvette. Hello, hello. Hi, Jane Johnson in Florida. Let's see. Hi, Dawn. Hello. Hi, Sherry in Missouri. She's waving her hand in Missouri. Let's see. Hi, Susan from beautiful Pennsylvania. Debbie says, I liked and shared. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Melody. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. I don't want to talk about the freebies because some people don't know what it is, but you're welcome, my love. You're welcome. And that said, I just made 93 cards in just 3 days. You need the applause button for that one, Ken. He's busy reading.
How many?
93 in 3 days.
93?
I know. Are you doing the little applause?
Crazy. Yes, but I'm a little bit delayed, obviously, here. So.
Yeah, he's surfing the web over there. I don't know what he's doing. Hi, Yvette in Caraco, the Caribbean. Yvette, do you live there? I'm looking for a new vacation spot. So please share. Please, please, please. Deborah says she got her card kit today. Yay, in Pennsylvania, that's far. Hi, Joystein, my love. Hello, hello. Jeannie says, Annette, how did you make that many? I can only make 3 in 3 days. I hear ya. Hi, Jill. Jill Kennedy got her card kit today too. Hello. Joystein said she just got home. Wow, I want to know here. I want to hear more about the Caribbean. Darlene says hello from Weird Weather Portland. Hello. Debbie G says she got her Faith t-shirt. Yay, I know. Isn't it beautiful? I know. So Darlene bought me a Faith t-shirt that's in the shape of a cross, and I actually loved it so much I found them on Amazon, and I bought a gray one for myself as well. She sent me a pink one, and I love it. I wear it. You guys see me wearing them all the time, but it's always nice. It's funny because Kirsten says, you always wear Faith t-shirts, and I go, you know what? I like to. Ken has one that's really cool. It says, doesn't it say Team Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, the letters, it's like Team Jesus. Like, it's huge. But it's fun, so yeah, I like to wear those. She lives there. Yvette, like, what island is that on? C-U-R-A-C-O, Kenny. C-A-O. Write that down. Is that a good place to visit, Yvette? Maybe you'll win a prize and I'll come deliver it personally. I wish I could do that. That would be fun. Hi, Vicky in Iowa. Got her card kit today. Yay! So people are getting their card kits. That's exciting. I'm very excited to hear that. Hi, ASMR. Happy crumbling. Good morning, everyone, she says. Hello. It's a beautiful Dutch island, also called the Amsterdam of the Caribbean. We'll have to check it out. Hi, Pamela. Got her Circle personalized stamp yesterday. Yay. I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. Hi, Jill saying hi to other people. That's really fun. I love that we're just like this big community. It's always nice that, we're all becoming really good friends. And I always enjoy that because, it just makes it more exciting. So let's see. Gloria got her card kit today too. Dawn's been there. She says it's a great place. Oh, wow. Super beautiful island next to Aruba. Wow. Cool. I love it. I've been to Puerto Rico. I went to teach classes, and then we flew to a little island called Culebra. And we went snorkeling with the sea turtles, and we went kayaking, which was really fun. So yeah, that was really fun. Hi, Debbie. Hello. Got her kit yesterday. Yay. She's like, thank you for the freebie. You're welcome. Hopefully you'll be able to use it everywhere you go. I love that idea. Vicky got her card kit today too in Iowa. Hi, Jan. Hello. Mary's Indiana is in the house, she says. Hi, Gwen. Watching while cooking dinner. Perfect. That's a perfect time, right? You could just set up your little TV or your iPad and you can watch. Awesome. Julie got her card kit today too. Yay. Let's see. So Culligan Crafts is in Florida. Hello. Diane says, I'm in love with the new stand-up diet. I know. It's awesome. It's really fun. So let's give some baby news. I haven't really thought exactly what I was going to talk about on baby news. I feel like there was a couple things that I was going to talk about on baby news. What was it, Kenny? What happened yesterday that was fun?
What happened yesterday?
We were playing blocks with the babies. Listen to this. So I bought them these big blocks because every time you go wood block shopping, there are always these little tiny blocks. So I found these big ones, actually on Amazon, of course, and they're like classroom size. I mean, they're this big, right? And then they're this big, but they're big blocks. And so they were building. And Liam was working really hard getting this nice tower built. It was almost as tall as he was, and it was really awesome. And Miller went over and grabbed one of the blocks that he was going to use and ran over and put it in the window sill across the room. Okay, and Liam goes, no, that's mine. And so he runs over to get it. Meanwhile, they cross paths and Miller goes to grab another one. Liam grabs the one that's on the windowsill and they cross paths again. And this happened like 2 or 3 times. And Miller's just like, hee. Wasn't that funny? Kenny, when he was laughing, he's all, hee, brothers blocks, hee. I'm like, you little stinker. And they literally were crisscrossing, my blocks. He's all, I hide them over there. Oh my gosh, those kids just crack me up each and every day. Honestly, Liam got out of the car yesterday. We did not see them on Tuesday, because usually Tuesdays and Thursdays we work, and so we don't see them at all. We only see him for like 2 hours on Wednesday, but we didn't see him on Tuesday. I'm telling you, They grew since we saw them last. It's like every time I see them, I haven't seen them in a day, and I'm like, you grew! And Liam's vocabulary exploded in 48 hours. I don't know how that happened, but he was like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa, you're starting to sound like your Nana. But one thing that I do have one complaint, Ken, and this is all on you.
Yes.
When Ken enters the room, Nana no longer exists. It is all about Gaga or Grandpa. It's all about him. They don't care anything about me until they want something to eat or drink, or they have an owie. Then I am the one they go to. But other than that, it's pretty much Ken. So, they're growing up too fast. It's so crazy. Jeannie says it's so fun watching their imaginations come to life. It really, really is. It's hi Teresa in Virginia. It's just fun just to be with them and experience life through their eyes and things like that. It's just really, really fun. Speaking of, today is their daddy, Colin's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to Colin. Yes, so he's getting up there in age. It's kind of weird. He was born when I was 17. So you could probably figure out his age. But it's kind of weird to think that when he was the day he was born, I wish we could go back and watch it, right? I'm kind of hoping in heaven we get to like watch our lives on replay, because I want to really see some things like where we cross paths and things like that. But the day he was born, more than 17 years ago, I was 17, and Kenny and I had almost celebrated our year anniversary, because our year anniversary as a dating couple was September 5th. So we hadn't known each other a full year yet, Kenny. Isn't that crazy to think? And meanwhile, somewhere in the world, our future son-in-law was being born. Is that like really kind of like weird to think about? Like, what were we doing that day? And like, did God just kind of go hee 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 in our ear that day, and we just kind of go, whoo, what was that? And then meanwhile, Colin's being born somewhere. I want to watch it on replay. I really do.
Maybe you will.
I think that would be really fascinating. And I've told you guys before, like Kenny and I used to live far away from each other. I mean, far away from where we live now, and far away from where we met in the same city. But we went to opposite junior highs. We went to different elementary schools. But the elementary school he used to go to, I used to do my soccer practice. And his middle school, I used to do my soccer games. So seriously, we could have crossed paths and not known. So there's another issue that I want to see when I'm in heaven on replay, because I want to see. Wouldn't that be interesting? So that's just me. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Colin. That's so sweet. Keitha says, that is how it is with my grandsons. Gramps came in and they both forgot about me. I know. Until they need food. Luckily, those kids need food all the time. And so that helps.
They always need something.
They always need something. That is true. The tornadoes. Okay, let's see. What did you have to say? Anything, baby?
What did I have to say?
Yeah.
About
anything. About life?
About life. Well, we're going out to dinner tonight.
We are going out to dinner tonight. Woo!
Yes.
I know. It's BJ night at BJ's. It's tri-tip and rib night. And put free Pizookie night. See, that's worth it. Free Pizookie night. So let's see. Is there anything else? Kenny, I just realized I don't have my fan in here. It's hot. Okay. Ken has some new sound effects. And he's got to figure out a way that I can hear them when he does them, because it's really odd for you guys to hear them and not me. Linda said there is a release tomorrow. Tomorrow night there is. Just a heads up. And you guys are my lifers. I always say the people that watch the show are lifers, because, you know, some of you are gold, some of you are diehard, some of you are not club members yet, all mixed up. But you guys are like the real thing, right? Because you're like lifers. Well, just a heads up, tomorrow night, what time? I don't know. It's supposed to be before 6:30 Pacific. The 2-pack bundle is going to be on the website tomorrow night. It will not be available on the 20th. It will sell out. So just kind of heads up on that. However, it is only available for club members. Okay, it is only available for club members. I will be honest, I'm considering reordering these. I have to order a lot. That's why I usually don't reorder things like this, but I'm absolutely positively in love with these. In fact, I just emailed Tiffany about possible other sizes. So I'm honestly planning on bringing in another bundle. So if you miss out tomorrow night, I mean, I'm gonna order another bundle. I need a couple more, honestly. So if I do, you do. So Kenny, I'm sorry, but can you get the fan? I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna be able to survive. So just a heads up, tomorrow night, before 6:30 Pacific, club members only. Now, if you're a club member and you see new items on the website, but you don't see this, that means you're not logged in. Make sure you see up at the top, it'll say diehard member, or it'll say gold club member, or it'll say something. So make sure you're logged in and ready to go. I would also recommend you have your cart full of whatever else you're gonna wanna get so you can just check out faster. That being said, I am gonna order more. I just am, because they're too cool and they're really awesome. Robin is saying, thanks to Faylene. I recently moved and she made sure the address was changed everywhere. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, so just a heads up, I am gonna order more because again, I need a couple more myself and I'm not gonna take them away from the website. So, but those are gonna be available. They do come with pockets. How many? I have no idea, I don't remember. It was so long ago that I ordered them. But yes, they're gonna be available tomorrow night, and along with other items. What? I have no idea, I don't remember. The brain is just literally fried. I actually slept, you guys, last night I slept 10 hours and I never sleep that long. It felt so good. It was lovely. And of course I took a sleeping pill, but it helped. Cookie. Yes, some inserts come with it. Quilty, how many? I don't know. I don't remember, but some come with it. Linda says, what else do you use them for besides scraps? I have my labeled scraps that have the adhesive backing in one box. The other box, I have all my glitter papers, my pearl papers, my foil papers, my adhesive sheets, and my adhesive foam, and my acetate in one. I'm also planning on getting some more eventually in the second bundle, in the second round, because I won't take any others right now. But the second bundle, the second time, I need some for my paper pads, because right now I have my paper pads in one drawer, but I have more paper than I do drawer space. So I'm planning on getting some for my paper pads. Thank you, Ken. I love you. You're an angel.
You're welcome.
You're a fan. Okay, so.
Did you tell everybody the boys are sleeping over tomorrow night? Gosh, it'd be crazy.
The boys are sleeping over tomorrow night. Barbara, I do believe can you check to see if the 6x6 pockets are on the website already? I do believe they are. Yes, the boys are sleeping over tomorrow night for Colin's birthday. We thought, how nice of them to have the night to themselves, right? So we will have the babies tomorrow night, which last time it went really, really well. And so I'm thinking it's going to continue to go well. They're good sleepers, and we had a lot of fun. Actually, I was kind of sad when they left last time. But my mom is having a swimming party on Saturday, so they're going to actually heat their pool. They have a big pool. I think I lived in that house for 4 years, going through high school. I bet you, so they've had that house since 84. They bought the house in 84. Let me just tell you, they've had it how many years? More than 30 years. I've been in that pool probably 6 times. So I will go in this week. Heather, they are not available in black. They're only available in the pink. So do you like it better than the paper taker that holds 6x6? Stephanie, I'm gonna use them on top of my desk. So I will have them, I like them better because they hold more. These little cubes, they hold more than the 6x6 paper taker. And the 6x6 paper taker I still use, but that's when I'm mostly traveling, or like if I need my paper to go somewhere with me, I would take that. But these literally stay on my desk, except I move them all the time to show you guys. They stay on my desk. I have like 2 Kirsten buddy bags over here that stay on my desk full time, completely open. And I have 2 Karens that sit on my desk full time, completely open, so I can get in and out of them as needed. So Barbara says, oh my, that's sad. I'd be in the pool every day. You know what? Their backyard is this big literally, and the pool takes up the entire backyard, and so it gets shade most of the time, and it's very cold. But they are going to heat it, which it's like a big deal to heat it. What do you put in your Denise bag? I don't know which one is the Denise. Let's see. This one. In my Denise bag, I have my big embellishments. So for example, I have my felt flowers. I have a lot of my puffy stickers. So any extra puffy stickers that I have, they go in here. It's nice that I get extras. So a lot of my puffy stickers in here. I have felt borders in here. Oh, I love these. Remember the clouds? Ooh. I have chipboard pieces. I have more chipboard pieces back here. Now the nice thing about the Denise is she comes with 3 little boxes, so it keeps things more organized, and you could even be more organized than I am here. Oh, look at the little fish. You could be more organized than I am here, but that's what I have. I'm organized, but not that organized. But yes, so my Denise holds all of my big embellishments. Okay.
What were you looking for here on the website?
6x6 pockets.
Those ones?
Yes. Yes, we do have the 6x6 pockets that go in the pop-up bundle. We do have those on the website currently. Yes, thank you, baby. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think if we have anything to say else besides, I already have my chat contest question. I'm so proud of myself. It's actually something, oh, that's interesting. It's actually something that's very important, so I'm very glad. Layla says, I live in Orlando and I go to my pool about 10 months out of the year. We don't have a heater. We use the power of the sun. That is awesome. See, if their pool got to see sunlight, I think it would help. But the houses in California are literally this far apart from each other, and the pool is in between. So there's two big houses, 2-story houses right on top of it, and it just doesn't get any sun. What does your sign say on your black shelf thing on the first and second shelf? This one? This one says, all I need is a Diet Coke and Jesus. Melody made that for me, and you know what? Funny thing is, Melody, I never wrote your name on the back, but I just know she made it. And this one says, hello, summer. This was from our home decor line. Hello, summer, but watch this, you guys. Ready for a trick? On the back. So when it is pumpkin season, I can do this instead, but hello summer shows now. So yeah, that's from the home decor line. I think that's what you meant. Let's see, anything else? Bethany says, what would you suggest to keep your card kits in besides the boxes they come in? I have very limited space. Bethany, I highly recommend you tear them apart. I know that sounds crazy, right? But I would file my cardstock with unless you really like to work on it 100% together, then I would store it in this large storage envelope it comes in. But other than that, I would take it apart. So if you're limited on space, I'd put my ribbon with my ribbon, I'd put my embellishments with my embellishments, so it doesn't really take up extra space. That's what I would do. You're welcome, Jennifer. Let's see. Linda says, no flash sale that I see. That just scrolled across the screen.
That was an error.
Oh, okay. You need to tell us that you did an error if you said that.
It shouldn't have been showing. Nope. No flash sale today.
No flash sale today. Sorry
about
that.
Tomorrow. I was changing the typing for tomorrow.
Oh, that was an editing error. Apologize. Let's see.
Proving we're still amateurs.
Oh, we will be amateurs for the rest of our lives. Barbara says, I always say you could borrow toilet paper from your neighbor. That's how close the houses are in California. That's pretty much true.
You could use your
neighbor's
toilet paper.
Oh, shut up. That's gross. If I reached my arm out and they reached their arm out, we might be able to touch hands.
We might be able to.
Like, you can't, like, if they have their window open and you have your window open and they're watching a movie really loud, you can hear the entire movie. But we live in Southern California, and we have wonderful weather, so you know every place has pros and cons. I have not found a perfect place. But okay. How many releases tomorrow? I'm gonna guesstimate 4. I think it's 4. Okay, so we're gonna use the Fancy Edge Square Flip It. This is a fun die because we actually did technically come out with it. I think they said 8 or 9 years ago. Is that what they said? I don't remember.
Way back in the past.
100 years ago, and it was extremely limited, and we've gotten so many emails begging for it to come back. So we brought it back in its original form, so those of you that had it already did not need to buy it again, even though it has a new name right here. But actually that's not true. No, it would have had this name, so that's good. But it's really, Stephanie K lives in Oceanside, beautiful area. So we are going to do this. And Debbie says you could do an impromptu flash sale. Denise said that. Denise, if we seriously had that much access to our website, I think we would. But it's so complicated. I don't know why everything has to be so complicated. You'd think seriously when a new item is going on the website, you can just click go live. And it just doesn't work that way. Okay, so we're gonna use this, and I'm gonna use also, the plan is to use a stitch square die from my square section. So I have, you wanna do two?
Yes.
I have my squares, and you can't, it's clear, so it's hard to see, but this is my squares. I have my stitched, my dotted, and flip it over, and there's my scallop. I cannot find right this second my regular squares, so I don't know what happened to those, but we will find them and get them in here. But I like having them all together, so that is gonna be there. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the largest die, one. We're gonna take the largest die, and we are going to cut a card base, right? So and you know what? I was trying to find the most current paper pad, and I literally cannot find it. I don't know what happened and why it's literally not right here. So I'm just gonna grab a different one, which I'm kind of bummed because it was really cute. Oh, by the way, I also made that paper pad now available to everybody. So if you're not gold and you wanted that paper pad, you can grab it now because it is now available. So hang on really quick because I want to see. Ken's like, why didn't you do this already?
Yeah, I thought you said you'd be all ready to go.
I was ready to go, but then all of a sudden I'm going, oh wait, maybe I could change that and do this instead.
Oh,
okay.
Better idea.
It's the creative mind. It never stops.
Yeah, you've been coming up with all kinds of crazy ideas. You just only give me hints of them. You don't really
I
tell me
know,
what they
I
are,
do. That's true, huh?
So I guess nobody can get the information out of me that way. That's true.
I know, because that is actually true, because I did come up with that whole new idea. Actually I came up with another one while he was taking a nap. So, see, you snooze around here and I just keep
got an
going.
idea while you were taking a nap?
What?
You got an idea while you were taking a
While
nap?
you were taking, I don't take naps, then I'll never sleep at night.
I know you're in the shower.
Yeah, always
late
in the
at
shower.
night.
You know why it always happens when I'm in the shower? Because I can't write it down. And I don't have any distractions. And that's why it happens when I'm in the shower.
Do you write it on the steamy glass?
I've done that before. I did that before at the dream home. I did
You need
that.
a whiteboard in there. Just hung in your
Actually,
bathroom.
I think somebody bought me one once that would go in there.
Yeah.
But we've moved like 14 times since then. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can use the Sweet Moments paper pad. I only have literally 2 sheets of it, so that's gonna be entertaining. But I really like the colors of it. I wish I could find more of this paper pad, but okay. Oh, actually, no, I don't wanna use that because I wanna use something else. Okay, back to the drawing board. Let's just grab my go-to. This is the Shine collection. It's still available on the website, so it's nice that I'm showing you this one. So I am going to grab I'm gonna do pineapples. That sounds fun. So we're gonna do pineapples. The most random thing of the world is this actually fits on a 6x6 page, which is really cool. The only problem is, oh wait, maybe it fits on this one too. Oh, it does. Sweet. We're gonna do this. I don't think I've ever done this before. Okay, so we're gonna lay this down and we're gonna run this through the die cut machine right there. Get that over there. And we're gonna lay, this die will fit in a standard 6-inch machine, which is very handy dandy. So that way you can use it on a regular machine. And we're gonna run that through. And now we have a pineapple card. So we're gonna take that, and then now we need layering pieces. And I kind of think I'm gonna go for the green. So we're gonna go a little less on this one because otherwise it's just gonna kind of throw us off. And now I'm kind of thinking maybe I don't wanna use hang on. We might actually, no, that won't work either. Okay. I'm not sure if I really like the pineapple idea now. But see, look how cool that looks, you guys. Isn't that cool? It's like the card's halfway done when you use double-sided pattern paper. Okay, I'm changing my mind and I'm not going to use that one because I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to use the pink and we are going to redo all of that again. And I'm going to do a horizontal stripe. Look at that. Can you see the stripes? It's like very subtle, but I love that because it's subtle. And we're going to lay that down and we're going to run this through instead because I want to. And we're going to run that through. If you have any real questions, it's best to wait till the end. That way Kenny and I can see them for sure. Because the chat sometimes goes a little fast for us.
Kathy wants to know, would this die fit in a standard size machine?
Yes, it will. In a 6-inch machine, it most definitely will fit. So there we have our card base. Now, interesting, it has pineapples on the back, but that's okay. And so now what we're gonna do is we are going to get our stitched dies, and let me see if I want to grab the other one instead. Let me see if this one fits better. This one might be too big. Yep, that one's a little too big. Okay, so we're gonna use this one, and we're gonna die cut this out of the, I don't wanna use green, because I know what if I used, you know what? I'm going to use that yellow. That's solid yellow. Oh, solid pink. Solid pink. I'm using everything just from one paper pad. That's kind of cool. So even the card base is from the paper pad. Okay, so I'm going to use this one for the layering dies. So I'm going to grab the layering dies. And I'm going to grab the layering dies. I'm also going to grab, so I'm going to do this. I'm also going to grab the stitched square and it's going to go right in there. So I'm going to run all of these through. So this is kind of cool that I am literally die cutting the entire card from one paper pad. Yes, this will fit in a standard machine, which is really handy dandy.
What's the name of the paper pad again, Stephanie, that you're using?
This is the Shine paper pad and it is on the website. We actually bought this one again at one time. So we have tons of it. Okay, so there we go. So now I have my pieces. Now you'll notice, let's do 3. You'll notice, look how much I used of that paper pad, by the way. Look at that. Whoa. So it went from there to there. Look how much I used of that paper. That's awesome. Now, you're gonna notice, so here's my layering and you can see those stripes on there. Let me pull it up a little. You can see those stripes, but I'm gonna put a solid right on top. It's very subtle, but in real life you can really see it. Can you see those stripes? How it's just going to be in the back. So it's just going to kind of like, make it a little bit more finished, even though it's the same color. So I'm going to add this. It's also going to thicken the card up a little bit because, it is on pattern paper, but it's pretty thick pattern paper. It's almost cardstock. So there's my one piece. Here's my other piece. Now, if I want to show you a trick, you guys, because if the back bothers you that it has, look at that, you guys, no measuring required. If the back bothers you that it has those pineapples, what you can do is take these dies again and die cut them out of a different color. So let's use, let's grab a blue. Ooh, blue. Well, let's do a solid blue. Is there a solid blue? Yes. So let's find the solid blue. Watch this. So if those pineapples on the back, because they're sideways, if they were the right way, it would make more sense, right? But what we're going to do is we are going to take the blue solid and we're going to run that through. And then we're going to add that to the back. So it's really going to clean up the back. So if for some reason those sideways pineapples bother you, we have a fix for that. So we're going to grab those. And now we have, let's get our layers over there so I don't lose them.
Stephanie, I have a poll question tonight. Can I go ahead and post it?
Sure.
All right. Our question tonight, so you have to answer on the poll. I'll post this on YouTube.
Can you
and
do 3
also,
while they're watching?
Yep. And also on Facebook. And the question is, which would be hardest for you to live without? Number 1, your phone. Number 2, TV, stream, / YouTube, any of those. Your favorite drink, or I put chocolate and candy together. So I'm going to ask that question, all right?
Okay.
This is just for fun. Post in the poll on the stream, and we want to hear from everybody.
So this is the front. This is the back, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. The pineapples don't look as awkward now because it just looks like pattern paper. So now what I want to do is I've already die cut my little square that's right there, and I'm deciding, wow, that is way too much pink, and I never thought I could say that it was way too much pink, but it is. So I'm going to grab that blue again.
What would be hardest for you, Stephanie?
What was the question? What was
Your
the
phone or like TV streaming, a favorite drink, or the chocolate candy?
Okay, I would say Diet Coke first.
So your drink, huh? Wow.
Well, wait. Is it forever or for like 24 hours?
Yes, the hardest to live without.
Without?
You don't get it.
Because I need to be able to be reachable in case something's wrong with the children.
I thought so.
Yeah. So blue, and I'm just gonna lay that right in the center right here. And now I'm gonna decorate. Now, what am I gonna do to decorate? What I'm gonna do, and that was with the stitch square. What I'm going to do is I am going to get out, I got this die set. I knew I wanted flowers, I just didn't know which flowers I wanted. And this is the spring flower die set. Now, you can use it when it's not spring. Kind of a epic fail on the name on that one. But and the pieces that I've already cut out that I'm not gonna use, where do those go? Those go with the die in the envelope, so I make sure I save them for the next time, right? Maybe I want them next time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab these dies out. I think I have a new set. And I am going to die cut these. Now, the first thing you're gonna notice is they're kind of large. So I'm probably gonna focus mostly on the smaller ones, like this one's way too big. So I'm gonna focus on the smaller ones. I'm already looking at these thinking, you know what? I need these in a larger size. This is how things are born when I say, wait, I want this way. And so we're gonna use this. Actually, I'm just gonna use the smallest one. Look at that. So we're gonna use this. Oh, and we'll use this one. So we're gonna grab this. So to make my life easier, right, I'm gonna go to my scraps. What's winning so far, Kenny?
So far, phone is 40%.
Yeah. It's just the way everybody gets a hold of us now, right? So here is some scrap that has adhesive on the back. And you can tell it's scrap because it has some pieces already cut out. And what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna trim this down a little because I want pieces that will fit into my midi. There we go. Oh, that'll fit, right? I'm sorry, mini. And I'm going to grab the stems, and just for kicks, I'm gonna actually cut a couple more because I'm sure I'm gonna need them. So I'm gonna grab that one.
In case you lose one.
In case I lose one, or in case
the dog eats it.
Oh, yeah. Or if I don't use it, I can just put it back in the envelope and use it another time, right?
Yeah.
So there's lots of options on that one. And so I'm gonna lay these all down. And just because there's so much activity going on that, I'm gonna tape them down. So, I designed some new washi the other day.
Ooh,
that was fun. What?
Any sneak peeks?
No sneak peeks. The problem is I tell sneak peek, or I show sneak peeks, but I show them way too soon. Like, I haven't gotten the proof yet for the washi. I haven't tested the sample yet. I haven't approved it yet. A lot of things have to happen after you design something. So
no sneak peeks.
It just doesn't work. Okay, so I'm laying this down, running it through my mini. And it's very intricate, and I have a lot of die blade in there, so I'm just gonna run it back through just to make sure. It doesn't hurt to run it through twice, especially when you're live. So I have those pieces there. I'm gonna leave that off to the side. Let's grab our colors here, and let's get, well, we gotta pull a pink because pink, we all stink. Let's see, let's do, you know what? I don't have any, well, we could do lighter pink. Oh, lighter pink would be fun. So let's grab this and lay that one down and lay that one down. And I think we're gonna have to run this one through twice. Okay, grab a folder. I love that I keep my, oh, we better get some washi on that. I love that I keep my folders right there on that little edge of that craft workstation. Now, next Thursday, we will be having a special guest, someone that might be new to you. I'm really excited about it. Crafter's Companion. is sponsoring the show, and we are having one of their designers on, and she is going to show us some fun stuff. We will also have, I'm still going to make a card, but we will also have a special extra contest sponsored by Crafter's Companion, which is really awesome. And then I will still make a card though. So that'll be fun. I got another piece there. So Kenny, do you want to do the results of your
Yep, I will. So it's around 45% our phone. Couldn't live without phone. And then I think the next is TV and streaming, around 25% or so.
Because otherwise they wouldn't be able to watch us.
I know. What would they do?
I don't know.
They would have an extra hour every Thursday night.
Yeah, they would. Okay, so I'm going to do this one.
Okay, so I'm going to in the poll.
Okay, in the poll. So I'm going to do my chat contest in just a second, because this one is actually a little bit of market research for Kenny and I. We were working on a project today, and I said, you know what, this would be a good chat contest question. Although at the same time it would have been a good poll, because then we would just look at that instead, huh? But this way they get to win. So I just cut out some blue. I cut out some blue flowers that time. So that's one right there. I really need these in a smaller size. I don't know about you guys, but okay. So what we're gonna do is, what is the dog making all that noise for? She's like breathing weird. She's like, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these together, get these over here so they don't get lost. Okay, so ooh, that's a piece, that's a good piece. So let's put some of these together and see what we have. So we're gonna grab our green, clean up our area here. Put it where it goes. If you're gonna put it down, put it away. Okay, so we're gonna get these little stems, and as soon as I put my tweezers away, I realized, oh, it would have been helpful to have those out. So I don't know about you guys, but I use my tweezers for my pokey tool every single time. I just find that it's much easier, and they're always handy. And that way it's not as dangerous as a pick. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this guy down right there. And even though it has the cutout for the leaf, I'm gonna put the exact same color back in. I just think it's just gonna add a little extra dimension to it, even though it is a cutout. Just kind of makes it look cute. Okay, so for my question for you all, I gotta remember exactly how I worded it.
Yeah, got it worded just right.
I know, okay.
Excuse me.
So, we send out emails when we have a new release. So on the 20th, we will send out an email to all of our people saying, hey, we have a new, XYZ here on the website, go check it out, or come check it out. And my question to you is, now I know you guys are all the lifers, so you already have been on the website because you wanted to see ahead of time what was being released, right? But those emails that we do send out, do you read them? Or so the options are, these are the, so listen to my the options I want you to pick.
Real clear.
Yeah, I gotta write this down because I'm gonna forget. Okay, so hang on.
What did I ask them?
I know. What did I ask? Okay, so do you open and read? Okay, let's them see three. So do you open and read? Oh, sorry, my handwriting's horrible. Do you delete immediately?
So this
and
is
not
in
open.
Regards to the email.
Yeah, so regarding
right?
the email, do you open and read it? Do you delete, not open? Do you open, read, and click? Or do you open and immediately click? This is the big one. Do you read it? Do you really read it? That's my question. Do you really read it? Can you think of any others, Kenny?
No. Do you check your email?
Do you check your email? Good question. So, do you open and read it? Do you just completely not delete? Do you just delete it and not even open it? Do you open and read it? Or do you open it and just look at the pictures? Open it to look at the pictures? Like, I just want to know, what do you do to our email newsletters? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're just trying to figure out like where we're best spending our time and our energy and things like that. So do you open and read it? Can you yell out some of the answers so people can know?
Okay, open and read. Delete.
Delete.
Open and read, open and read. Open, read, and click.
Okay.
Don't read.
Okay.
Open and read it. I open it to look at the pictures.
Good.
Open the pictures. Open and read. Open and read with exclamation points.
Oh, good.
Open and skim.
Skim. Oh, I like that word.
Open to look at the pics.
Yep.
Yep.
So we're just trying to
Have
get it.
never received an email.
Uh-oh. You need to join our newsletter on our website. Okay. So there is that. Look how much I used of that, by the way. I still have a little bit of space over here, so I'm going to keep that piece. Okay, so now, I just want to hear what you have to say. Blue is probably not the, oh, actually, it kind of works. That flower is really big, though. So we're going to do
you have another question for the contest tonight, Stephanie, or is this?
That is the chat
this
contest.
Is our, okay.
This is the chat contest. So you are going to answer those for a chance to win a $10 gift certificate. 3 people will win.
3?
Yep.
Okay, make sure everybody answers.
Answer. There's no wrong answer, by the way, you guys. We just need to kind of get an idea.
If you're not signed up for the email, you can say that. If you don't check your email.
Open reading, keep, somebody said. I think that was Dawn. Wow.
She saves it?
That's nice.
Nice.
That's very nice. But yeah, whatever it is that you do, that's fine. We just are trying to get an idea of what we're doing, which we don't know, to be honest. Right? I mean, let's be honest. Okay, so I'm going to pull it. Oh, they can't see it. So I was going to use one of these flowers, but that's really not going to work, right? Because the blue's in the background and everything. And I already have blue over here. So I'm going to grab yellow because I have yellow around that square. I always like to tell you the method to the madness. Because I have the yellow around that square, I'm pulling in yellow for the flower. And I've decided I'm going to use the bigger flower, not the littler flower. Let's see. Oh, no, I'm not. Wait, where'd the other flower go? See, I've already lost a die. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, there it is, duh. Okay, so we're gonna get that yellow on there. I'm also going to grab the littler die and add that yellow on there. I mean, add that one too, because I'm thinking, Ken, 3. They need to be able to see what I'm doing, hon. Thanks. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna run those through. And this, of course, has the adhesive on the back. And I'm gonna add this to the center flower. Okay, so I'm going to add this to the center. So I'm getting this. Okay, read some more answers, baby.
Open and read, open the pictures. Depends on the day for all of the above. So
good.
The day of the week, maybe the email gets sent out. Save it in my Stamps of Life folder.
Ooh, you have a Stamps of Life folder? That makes me feel important.
Carrie says, I open, read, and click. Sometimes it's just a good reminder to check out things that I've forgotten about.
Awesome.
They'll get busy, right? We can't remember.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, today's the Stamps of Life Day.
Yeah,
sale.
exactly. Half the time I forget, let me tell you. Okay, good. I'm loving all these answers.
Delete and go to website.
There you go, my love. There you go. Okay, so now check this out, you guys. I'm adding the little flowers that I've already cut seed. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually gonna do the same color. Look at that. Doesn't that just add to, oh, you can't see very well. Doesn't that just add, look at the yellow versus the blue and the pink. Doesn't it just add so much, just having that little extra piece on there? It's like monochrome, but it just really adds to it. So I'm gonna do the blue. So here's the blue before, right? There's the blue before, and then I'm gonna add this little flower. I'm sorry, well, yeah, it's a flower. Tulip piece. And I'm gonna come out with these in little pieces, little flowers, because now look at the flower. Doesn't that just add a little bit? I like it. Okay, let's grab a pink, and we're gonna do the same thing for the pink. So Kenny's gonna pick 3 winners for $10 each. And this is just our little market research. Okay, so now I'm gonna add my pink. Whoops, I gotta kind of lift it up a little bit. Ooh. I wonder what kind of Pizookie I'm gonna get tonight. Okay.
It won't be your first choice.
Yeah, because they never have whatever my first choice is. No matter what it is.
Amazing how that always happens.
It's like amazing.
You pick the most popular one every single time.
Now I have these leftover little yellow little hearts, aka also flowers. And just for fun, I'm going to add them in the corner because I think they just add a little tiny bit extra. And we're going to add that. And we have one more, tying all the colors together. There we go. And look at that. Now, I think we still need to stamp something in the inside, and we definitely need a square for that. So I'm going to go ahead and use the yellow that already has adhesive on it. And I'm going to grab the square, same stitch square as before. And oh, I guess we could run that through the mini. Okay, so we're going to lay that down. And oh, come down, go down. There we go. Okay, so Kenny, go ahead and pick your winners.
Okay, our winners tonight, 3 winners, helping out with our email questions, our research project.
Yeah. That's so funny. It makes it sound like we actually know what we're talking about. Almost.
All right, our first winner is from YouTube, and she says she doesn't read it. It's Maddie Look.
Maddie Look.
Mm-hmm. And our next winner is from Facebook. She says she reads and deletes it. It's Carlin Vaughn.
Carlin Vaughn, you just won.
And then our last winner back to YouTube is Open and Read, and that's Beatrice.
Beatrice what?
That's all she has on her
okay.
sign-in. So if you add anything else, you can't be the real Beatrice.
Yes. So the 3 of you just won a $10 gift certificate to our website. You are going to email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she will get that out to you. I am using the friend phrases for HSN that I designed for them. And I'm going to say, I'm so blessed to call you my friend.
Stephanie, do you have any ideas for people who their names seem familiar, like they're club members, and they're not getting our emails?
Yes.
What could they do?
Please email Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com, and she can check. Sometimes people might have accidentally said, oh, that's spam or something like that, and so it won't get to you ever again. It'll go to your spam folder. Also, it could be going to your spam folder. So go ahead and email Faylene. Make sure you're on that email list. Maybe you want to give her a different email. If you have a different email address, that might help too. So, but yeah, definitely contact Faylene at info@thestampsoflife.com. Now you'll notice I'm pressing a little bit more than normal on the back of this because I had so many different layers on this. I was a little nervous, but with my secret weapon, it came out perfect. Look at that. I'm so blessed to call you my friend. And now you guys, look how cute this is. So here, oh, one more thing. Oh, I had some new personalized stamps. Kenny, can you look right by my label maker on my desk? They're really cool, and I wanted to use one. Oh, don't you hate when there's a hair right there, like trying to get to you? Ugh. Okay, so Kenny's gonna look for a personalized stamp. Maybe he's trying to get over there. It's not as easy. We're all tethered, so it's not as easy. As he does that, I'm gonna pick up a little bit. I think right by the label maker on the desktop, up at under the computer screen, like right in that area, there should be 2. Thank you, baby. 1, 2. Not bad, huh? Okay, so this one says, happy mail for you, hugs and loves, Stephanie. Oh, do you want to do 3 so they can see it?
Yeah.
And these are going to come back in stock, I think, tomorrow. And this one says, handmade for you by Stephanie Bernard. And it says happy mail. So these are the circle personalized stamps. They're out of stock right now, but they'll be back tomorrow. And there's some options right there. Hugs and love, Stephanie. I am going to do... I'm going to do the one, happy mail for you, hugs and love, Stephanie. Because why did I put my last name on that one? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we're going to grab this. And the nice thing about these is they really keep their shape. So you don't have to worry about it like not becoming a circle. You could even die cut that circle if you wanted to. And I'm going to use this little circle. Oh, actually, I want to do that one in a different color. So let's open our card. Let's get now this is a brand new stamp. So I'm going to stamp on scratch first. First time you stamp on scratch. There we go.
Why do you do that?
Because it kind of like conditions the stamp. You never want to use like a nail file or sandpaper. I've heard those stories before. You don't do that. Technically, you probably don't need to, but it'll give you a better impression the second time and every time you use it after. And then for the flower, I am just going to grab a smaller, I love these little tiny blocks. I don't even know, do we still sell those on the website?
Yes, we have blocks on the website.
The little tiny cute ones like I just pulled out?
I'm not sure that exact one, but there are a lot of small blocks on the website.
There's a lot
I
of
just
little
didn't
cute
see
ones?
what you, the little 1x1 or...
Yeah, it's a little circle one.
Yep, I still have those. I just think I reordered them, so
okay.
more should be coming pretty soon.
Okay, so let me just grab some scraps for that one.
I think they are still in stock too.
Okay, oh, this one almost looks, it's purple, but it almost looks like black. Ink that one. Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Oops, I missed. Let me see.
Nobody can see it.
There it is.
There we go. So let's look at the finished product. Oh, where'd my circle go?
Can you hold that last stamp up for us to see?
Oh, so it's kind of messed up because I didn't, but it's, see, it's
or on your card too.
on my card's better.
There you go.
Okay. Happy mail for you. Hugs and love, Stephanie. The other one I had made just recently was this one, Handmade for You by Stephanie Bernard. Don't forget, when you order the circle personalized stamps, I don't know why we have as an option no icon, but you're getting the icon no matter what. So if you say no icon, I'm still going to put one in there because it's free. It doesn't. I'm just going to throw something in there.
Do you just pick one you think that you like, or they'll
seriously, I do. Seriously, I do. Like sometimes I'll look, and if they're from Florida, then I'll do like the flamingo.
An alligator?
No, we don't have an alligator. But okay, so here we go. Here's the finished product. 2. There it is. Look at that. Open that. I'm so blessed to call you my friend. On the back, happy mail for you. Hugs and love, Stephanie. And boom, look at those cute flowers. Yeah, I'm totally going to make those flowers small. So Beatrice says, I need this stamp. Yes. Can we get our names on them? Tammy, no. You have to have one that says Stephanie on it. I'm totally kidding. I'm just messing with you. Yes, you can have it say anything you want, even different languages, as long as it's not a bad word. I will make any stamp as long as it's not a bad word. And if you use a different language, I will Google Translate it to make sure it's not a bad word. Why? Because I'm weird and I have time to do that, apparently. But yeah, it can have anything on it you want. Stacy says, thanks for answering the question. Wish it was more often. They're fun. Oh, I didn't know the question. Okay, sorry. Let's see. So that is the Fold It card. The circle stamps will be back in stock tomorrow. So if you want to get those, they will be available again. Let's see. Anything else before we go to questions? So I have some pieces left still that have adhesive on the back, so I'm just going to clean it up a little, and then this goes in my yellows pocket. So I just grab my yellows, and here my yellows go in there. And I have found, honestly, you guys, because these are like special scraps because they have the adhesive on the back, right? So you always want to make sure you're saving these because, these cost.
How do you find them, Stephanie?
I keep them all in here. What do you mean?
Are they like in, is there a sticker that says white scraps, or do you do colors on it or anything?
Are you doing that to be funny, or
no, I haven't
serious?
seen this. I haven't seen it.
Okay, go to 2 then
2.
so you can see it.
Because I know it's hard to find things around here, so I'm wondering
Oh my gosh,
you
it is.
find
Look at that. Like, does that that's like sexy right there.
I'm going to give you an applause for that, Stephanie.
Thank you. Except the silver doesn't show because it has a scrap hanging on it. Where is it? It's right here. So look, it says silver, but it has actually gold in it. Oh no, that's the gold, but you couldn't see it.
We're all impressed.
Got to clean it. Okay, there. So now I know. Isn't that amazing? I know. I'm impressed. I impressed myself. So this is all my blue.
So this is what you could do when you get your new cubes, right?
Yes.
Right.
And okay, here's the deal, you guys. On Label Makers, I have my 2 favorites on my favorites page on the Amazon link page on my website. But I recommend you do the white. Go back to this. Mm-hmm. I recommend highly that you do white like this instead of the clear like this. Which ones do you guys see better? You totally see these better. You can barely read these, right? Barely. Because it looks like blah, blah, blah. You have to like have something behind it. So I highly recommend you just buy white. You can also buy colors, which would be fine too. But I'm like all the ones that are clear, I'm gonna have to redo. Also, because Tiff says you should do it on the back also. So when it's upside down, you know what that is. And so when you do the clear, You can't do it on the back. You have to do it lower, and then it doesn't make sense. So if you're gonna label, I'm literally saying 100% get the white labels or the colored labels so you don't the words don't get lost in your site. Okay, so I kind of went off on a tangent on that. What did I answer whatever I was supposed to answer?
That I don't know. I asked you, how do you keep track of those? So I kind of set you up for that one.
Oh, okay. Yes. So here I have a little tiny piece of green that has adhesive.
Scraps organized.
Yeah, it has adhesive on the back. I'm putting it in there because I will use that green. So right there. Okay, so now we can ask questions. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I showed these. This die is coming back in stock. It was just shipped, so it should be back in a week. The sun rays die, the what's this one called? Cloud Tri background. It's going to be back in stock in about a week. Make sure you click the notify me if you wanted this one, because can you do two?
Yes.
Because this die, you guys, let me just tell you, is one of my faves. Look at this one, the rainbow background for the sun. Who did that? Yvette, she's here. Yvette, isn't that awesome? Sherry says, Ken, can you ask Stephanie if she will ever use the scrap rack? I see you sell it. Sherry, I will not use the scrap rack. I just don't have the space for it. We only sell it because Tiffany asked us to. It's in a huge bundle, and Tiffany asked us to put it on our website because she has a lot of customers ask her for it, and there's not very many people that sell that bundle. So Tiffany personally asked me to carry it on my website. I do, but I don't use it personally. Yvette says thank you. Yes, I know, it's totally cute. Yeah, the rainbow in the back is totally awesome. So back in stock in a week. Okay, Kenny, do you want to look for questions for me?
Yep, everybody post your questions.
Okay, so if you have any questions, I will answer pretty much anything that's not math related. Also, if my attorney has said I am not allowed to. Luckily, I haven't talked to them in a long time. Okay, but remember, all these extra pieces are going to go into the envelope that it came in. That way, next time I use this die, what if I need one of those? Boom, it's already there. I would not put these in my scrap pile because they're just gonna get a little messed up. They're gonna get lost. They're not gonna get used correctly. So they're going right in that envelope, right with the die, ready to go next time. So, let's see. Very smart, Stephanie, Belinda said. Oh, thank you. Ponce says, what about the third tri-blend background? When will it be back in stock? The basic will be, it's probably 2 weeks behind this one, so probably 2 more weeks. Brenda says, is that pink Totally Tiffany bin still being released tomorrow night? Yes, tomorrow night it will be. The pop-up boxes, yes. It's a pack of 2 plus pockets. And we do sell the pockets separately on the website. Let's see. Anything Halloween coming out? Oh, yes, in September. Yes, yes. Michelle says, on a future Thursday crafting night, can you do a card that is just made with stamps? Wow. I don't think I possibly could. I'm a die cut girl. I could do a standard card die, which technically you could cut on a die cut. I mean, on a trimmer. You could probably try to do that, but I mean, even for the layering die, I would want to die. But I can focus more on stamps. Yes.
I wonder if there's anybody new watching tonight. I haven't heard from anybody saying the first time here. So if you're here for the first time, pop in the chat and let us know where you're from. You can say your state or your country or anything like that.
Sherry, like I'll have Ken add you to the prayer list. She lost her mom yesterday. I'm sorry, Sherry. That's rough. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Sorry to hear that.
Sherry Ortiz.
There was a question, Stephanie. Was this the card that we did that they were asking about for you to demo several times? Was it the rectangle pop out?
I don't know.
There were several requests. We did it a couple times a few weeks ago, and then we did a video for it during our crafting corner. It was Debbie G.
I don't remember what card this was.
It says, Stephanie, will you do a video using the rectangle pop out insert die set?
I don't know which one that is.
Yeah, I don't. I know we did that one that a lot of people were requesting. I was wondering
if it was the one in the card kit. We did do that one. Okay. I think it was that month that it came out. Yeah. So go look at those crafting corners.
It'll say in the listing of the die that we used for that in one of the crafting corner episodes.
Sue says, any chance you will be bringing back the hummingbird class? Probably. I don't know when or if we already did, but they're on a rotation, and so I think it's like every 8 months or something. I think we're releasing new classes. This month we are releasing a class, and I know next month we are re-releasing a class. So heads up on that.
The try backgrounds with the clouds, probably 2
That's
to
the
3
one
weeks.
that'll be here in a week.
Okay, a week. Awesome.
How many paper pads will fit in the pink cube? Good question. Let's find out. That's in the wrong box. Okay, so, oh, and the cute thing is they come, when they come to you, they will be flat, which is cool. And then they open up and they have a little bottom. And they have pockets all the way around too. Let's see. Let's grab a whole bunch of paper pads that are kind of full. Let's see. So there you can kind of see them. It's going to be a lot. Let's grab some more. I don't know how full some of these are, so some of these might not be full ones. But we'll at least get an idea.
A lot.
A lot. Let's see.
Mary Ellen says she can't find the link of your favorite things.
Oh, it's up at the very top on our website. Go to the very top of our website and it says Stephanie's Favorites. And you're gonna click on that. And anytime I talk about something that I bought on Amazon, I have a link on there. I do make like 0.5% or something, but I mainly do it because I talk about it a lot and I feel bad saying go search Amazon because you'll never find it. Searching Amazon is like searching the abyss. I mean, it's just like impossible. So I just have everything on there that I purchase on Amazon.
So at the top of the main page, it says
Yes.
Stephanie's Favorites towards the right. Click on that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
It's like a whole library.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's about 22. That's like 23. Some are just separate pages. So 24, 25, 26, 27. So I fit 27, so at least 25, right? Because some of these might be halves. So I would say 25 paper pads. If I thought these would be on the website very long, I would put that in the description, but they won't be on the website long enough for me to worry about the description. But like I said, I am planning on reordering these. So if you miss them, we will get them this back in stock. First round will be available to club members only, just as a little special.
Do you have a storage idea example for slimline items?
Yeah. By the way, the pockets for the slimline are in stock right now. So I would definitely, if you need some, I would add those to your cart for tomorrow night. We shouldn't run out. I think I have quite a few of those. But this is my slimline box from Tiff. And I have my slimline fold-its. Oops, wait, I think two's better. Yeah. I have my slimline fold-its. And I also have my panel dies in here. Unfortunately, I don't have enough pockets yet because I'm keeping them on the website instead of taking them all for myself. But I will also eventually be able to add my panels, which are these. So my panels will eventually have pockets also, but not yet because I'm waiting for them to stay in stock longer than they have been. But so that is the slimline storage box. This bundle is sold out. It's on pre-order. So I mean, it's on order. I've reordered it. Make sure you click the notify me so you get an email when it comes back in stock. But the pockets, if you need extra pockets, those are on the website right now. We did have some magnets separately. They're back on order again, but as soon as we get those back in, we'll have them. Let's see. The Seaside Seagulls class is back in stock, Loretta said. Oh, I did not know that. So Sonia says, I love how you're all organized with Totally Tiffany. Less mess to clean afterwards. That is true. And have you also noticed, like, I kind of clean up as I talk with you because it first of all, it gives me something to do. But also, then when we're done videotaping, boom, I'm done. I don't have anything like to clean up, which is even more exciting, right? So like as I go, I just kind of start cleaning up. So, blessings. Gloria's requesting a blessings slimline card die. That would be cute. Hint for next fold it. Oh, Stacy. We have so many fold-its coming out all the time. I wouldn't even be able to tell you. Lots in the process though. Lots and lots and lots. Is the September Die Hard Club fall theme? Mandy wants to know. No, Mandy, it will be Christmas. We do Christmas in September. We also will do fall items in September as well, but September Club will be Christmas.
Now, Stephanie, we have a problem. The Seagull class is not on the schedule until September. Do you want to leave it up for like a half hour for the people who are...
Oh, is it on the website right now?
Yes.
Oh, well, just leave it on there. That's fine.
Okay.
I don't know how it's on there. I don't know why it's on there.
Yeah.
I saw a question. Are you going to start carrying Crafters Companion items? Some items, Vicki. For example, most of the Totally Tiffany items. We carry their machines. We carry their glue. I really like their glue. Trying to think of any other items that we carry that's theirs. I'm very conservative on what I bring to my website. Except for the scrap rack, I think that's the only item on my website that I do not personally use.
And the bundles, you'll kind of personally select the items, right?
Right, and they will design bundles for, my salesperson and I will design bundles from Crafters Companion that we bring to you. But 99% of the time, it's only going to be, because I'm only thinking of the scrap rack, it's the only item that I don't personally use. Are the SIS 6x6 going to be a special price? Barbara, the 6x6 envelopes are already on the website. Those pockets are already on the website. Let's see. We carry, so we carry the Spectrum Noir markers and ink pads. Yes, that's true. That's true. Let's see. The dog fold-it's coming. The dog fold-it is coming very soon. Did you see that one from Diane, Ken?
Yes.
Okay,
Diane,
Ken wrote it down, Diane.
Diane, Sherry, Robin. If I'm missing anybody, just post again and we'll be praying for you.
He's
guys.
writing them down. He might not say your name, but he is writing them down.
Right.
Sandra says, I ordered the Seagull class today. You will get it, Sandra. If you ordered it, you will get it. I don't know why it's on the website. It's not supposed to be on until the 25th, but you ordered it, you will get it. Nope, we aim to please, my love.
Or something like that.
The holder, Barbara said. Not the pockets, the holder. I don't remember the question. I'm sorry, my love. Will a fold-it be out tomorrow? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Polly Cookie is out. She is sound asleep over there. She's not in her bed, which is really weird. She's usually in her bed. Please make the Serenity Prayer stamp both vertical and horizontal. I'll have to look into that one, Elvira. I'll have to look into that one. Oh, Mandy says she's going to become an aunt. She's so excited. That's awesome. When am I coming to Pennsylvania, Polly? No, unfortunately, no plans to travel.
That's far, far away.
Yeah, that's really far away. But yeah, at this time, we have no plans to do any traveling. If I started traveling again, you guys, we would not be doing any more lives ever again. So we had to make the choice, lives or travel, and lives won by a huge demand. Will we have other colors in the pink and the cubes? Not at this time. Not at this time. Tiffany, I think, makes it in black, but it comes in the bundle with all her other items. So I think I'm the only one that has any size separately like this. Layla says, glad the lives won. Well, thank you, my love. Thank you. Let's see. Or be first of the month, have to be reshipped. Inda Stalker says, why did my order from the first of the month have to be reshipped? I still haven't received. You'll need to contact our office. I don't know. Sorry, but
things happen.
Yeah, I don't know. So you can contact shipping at thestampsoflife.com and they can answer that for you. I don't believe I have a Serenity Prayer stamp. Which pocket do you use for the regular card bases? I use the medium storage envelope. This is for the regular card. So I use the medium storage envelope. I also use the, I don't remember the size of these. I don't know what she officially calls these. I also use the pockets from Tiff. And this is the A1 Decollage. I hope that's out because I don't remember. This is, I don't remember what size this is. I think it's 6x9. Yeah, this is the 6x9. So 6x9 or the medium storage envelopes from Stamps of Life. So I use both. I tend to prefer when it has a lot of pieces, I tend to prefer the harder envelopes also because they are so strong that you could stack another one on top of this. So that's why I like those for the bigger things, but it's just to each your own. You know, I use both. So, that's in the Kirsten bag. See, our little lights.
Elizabeth wants to know, will the personalized stamps be in stock tomorrow? Are there some that are not?
Yes.
Right now? Okay.
Yes. The circles and the squares for sure. I'm not sure about the rectangles. I think the rectangles are still on hold. But yes, the circles and the squares. Sonia says, are you going to be at the expo in Ontario, California? Yes. Sonia, we don't consider that traveling because it's only an hour away. So yes, we will be. I will be there on the 4th. Kenny and Faylene will be there on the 4th and 5th of November. And we're going to have some kind of meet and greet and hang is what I'm calling it, because it's more than a meet and greet, because I'm not going to just say, hi, my name's Stephanie, and make you leave.
I want you to,
yeah, I want you to hang out with me. So I want to have some friends.
We'll have a line for autographs, $5 for autograph.
Shut up. But yeah, I want to hang out. So we're trying to figure out like maybe something to do that night. Kenny, I'm going to put you in charge of that.
What? No, I've got enough going on, Stephanie.
Maybe we should have Faylene in charge of it.
The party planner? She might be good at that.
She is actually a very good party planner.
Let's ask her. Ask her. Text her right now.
Hey, Faylene, I don't have my phone. My phone died. My phone died,
you don't
Kenny.
Have your
the batteries
phone.
died.
You live
My
with
battery
that
died.
Thing. You live with that
I
thing.
know. Sandra D says she has to go. You know what? We do too. So we're gonna hang out and we're gonna head out in just a minute.
You don't have to go home.
But you can't stay here. Diana says, highly recommend your storage envelopes. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. What bag are your stencils in? My stencils are in the Katie. So here I have my stencils. And these are, I don't know what size these envelopes are. These envelopes are 8x5. 8x5, so they open at the top. Oh, and it even says on there, Katie Buddy Bag. That'll help. So my stencils are all in here. So I have my little hibiscus flower. I have my heart ring stencil. I have my petal burst stencil. So they're all in here. I have my star stencil, starfish stencil, and my sprinkle stencil. So they're all in the, right there, in my kitty bag. Whoops, this one has to go back in my kitty bag. So, okay.
Real quick, Stephanie, I wanted to show everybody our main page. Okay, so I'm going to cut over that. This is to our website. So if you see there up at the top, it says Stephanie's Favorites on the right. So you can click on that, and a bunch of items that Stephanie likes will be listed there. And then down at the bottom is join our newsletter. So if you don't get our newsletter right now too, that's one more option. Maybe you have a new email, or you're used to be signed up with an old email that you don't use anymore. You can sign up and hit that subscribe button too. So that's a couple ways for you to find us and keep up with all the stuff that Stephanie likes too.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, my friends, we're gonna head out. But thank you for joining us for another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner, where we get together every Thursday and make a card. And I made a pretty cute one tonight, actually, I kind of think. Let's see. Tomorrow night, don't forget not a live release, but a release. Again, the boxes are only available, the pop-up cubes are only available to club members. Make sure you're logged in. Make sure you're logged in. I'm sure Faylene will get at least 5 or 6 emails. I can't find the cubes and I'm a club member. You gotta be logged in. Okay, so I think that's it. Do the medium envelopes fit the largest dies for the cards? Yes, so the A2 size card bases fit in there. The slimline and the Z-fold card and the envelopes, the 5x7 are gonna require the large. Anything bigger than A2 full size base is gonna require the large. Okay, thank you all so much. Thank you for your love, your support, and your prayers. My babies are proof that prayer works and God does exist, because they should not be here right now. In fact, I'm sorry, really quick. I was just thinking I was going for my walk, and I was just praying and thinking, and I remember 2.5 years ago, we were in the hospital with Kirsten trying to keep those babies in as long as possible. She was in and out of the hospital for months, and they were still 7 weeks early. But I remember the worst part, the absolute positively, the worst day in the hospital was the day a doctor, a neonatal doctor came in, specialist came in, and he pretty much told Kirsten that he hoped the babies were far enough along that we would not have to decide to medically intervene. Worst day of my life. Because of course we want them to medically intervene. But thankfully we did not have to answer that question. Medical advances that they have nowadays are amazing, but literally your prayers helped us. We really appreciate each and every one of them. So thank you so much. Thank you for your love, your support, and your prayers. And I will see you Monday for a No Makeup Monday. And have a great week and stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. And I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.